Okay, welcome back. So, for those of you who didn't catch the previous channel update on my channel, or for those of you who are watching perhaps in the future, just to put it out there, I had a bit of an incident between the previous episode and now, which was the computer that I recorded all the previous episodes on actually broke. So I had to, between the previous episode and now, do all my research, get a load of components, wait for them to be on offer, then buy them, then wait for them to arrive, then actually build a new computer. At the same time, I've got a new microphone that I'm also adapting to, which I bought about 2 days before the old computer broke. Basically what I'm saying is I'm not 100% sure that I've set this up correctly and that it's all going to record okay, but I'm hoping it will. And also I've kind of lost some of the continuity. I've kind of forgotten some of what I was doing. But I have rewatched the previous turn, and I'm just going to go over, for those of you who've not seen an episode for a month or two, what's actually going on as far as I can tell. So for one thing, we've got Chana, who's coming towards our main base. Not really too worried about her, she's not really got anything, and in fact, I think even Caitlyn could probably handle her if I buy the second angel. So that should be fine. We've also got Marius, who is Orange's strongest hero, bit of a threat, but not too near us right now. We've got Alamar approaching our fortress town, which actually, this is definitely the highest priority right now. So we can see that Alamar has a few Archdevils and a pack of Ifrit Sultans. Lots of other stuff too, but I'm hoping the double layer moat will help with most of that. Lots of Magogs could be a problem. I think the main thing I want is just cost-efficient, bulky units to bring down the Ifrits and the Archdevils, so let's go with these first. We've still got 8k left. I probably should go with these. I think they're just going to get mobbed, but I'm still going to go for a few. And 5k left to spend. So these are 325 each, these are 800 each. I would say one of these, asking myself the question, what's better out of one of these or two of these? I think realistically, we want these. They do have the stone gaze, if nothing else. And then we could buy these as well. But I think I do want to try and save some gold, so let's see what's going on elsewhere. So we've got Brissa, who I think is now safe. There's a lot that she can buy, but I think what we're going to do with her is actually tuck her in. Because this place is currently not threatened, we can't afford to upgrade our units or to buy more units. So let's just tuck her in. Caitlyn is going to go to this. Let's go to this first. Caitlyn's going to go to this, but I'm not sure we're going to buy an angel just yet. Edric, I think, should go back to this. Not really sure why I left it. So we're going to go to that, we're going to go to this, and then afterwards we're going to make our way up to the Portal of Glory and the Water Wheel. Although actually, forgot about this. One of the reasons I tucked Brissa in is so that we can just do it with this guy instead. And we could potentially make a move towards this. See if we can get back. So I think we should be able to escape, and even if we can't, we should win. So is it worth spending the gold on this? I think I'll forget otherwise, so let's just do it. Okay, so that's done. Caitlyn is going to stay put for now. We might as well just move up towards this. Orin, I've actually forgotten what I was doing with completely. I can't work it out, even watching the previous turn back. I can't work out why I've come in this direction. There is quite a lot that I can pick up in terms of stat upgrades. So let's go to the stables first. And then can move down towards this, can move towards this. Let's go for this first. Go for this next. Cuthbert is picking all this stuff up, so let's go for this first, then let's go for this, and then let's move towards this. This guy is really just needs to stay away from Alamar, so let's go to this. I'm not going to recruit anything. That leaves Caitlyn, who we've already moved. Tyrus is potentially going to be threatened at some point by Straker. I saw Straker had moved to the northeast, so he's currently somewhere in this area. Not sure how long it's going to take him to reach us, but we should be safe for at least another turn. And that pretty much just leaves Loynis. So Loynis does actually now have the option of using the movement spells. So we don't have Dimension Door, we don't have Fly, but we do have Town Portal, and we have seen somewhere in this area of the map, towards the end of the previous episode, one of these two, or in fact someone else, did use Dimension Door. They just kind of hopped from one part of the road to the next. Not really sure why they bothered, but technically, according to my own rule, that does mean I'm now able to start using Town Portal and stuff like that. But I'm probably not going to, partly because, firstly, the way the AIs, the way the AIs used it was really inconsequential, but also, I think best thing to do with Loynis is, once we've taken this, we're going to go back underground to the north, we're going to take this town back, and we're going to get our revenge on Damakan. Maybe could deal with Marius, probably won't. Then we'll go back above ground, and we're going to go to this, we're going to buy the library if it's not been already bought. Mage Guild level 5 ideally, possibly go for Dragon Utopias. And then we're going to start town portaling around and start really cleaning up. So that's the plan for the rest of the game. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go for an attack on Ghostwind. Can we save the Ballista? We're going to try. Okay, so I really want to try and save my spell points here because I don't have a great way to get them back. And of course, the previous fight with Damakan, I think it could have been won if we actually had more spell points. This time around, we're a lot stronger in terms of stats. We've got kind of a similar sized army, but we're a lot stronger in terms of stats. So, might be fine either way, but I do want to try and avoid using spell points if possible. Then again, this is over half dead. Okay, so best spells to use, I think, are between Meteor Shower on... let's see how much that does. Meteor Shower, 725 points of damage. So we either go for that, or... I don't think we have Chain Lightning, nope. We either go for that, or... there's something else. So Bless isn't going to help us, Prayer isn't really going to help us. I think Cologne is the next best choice, but... 725 points of damage, kill 2 stacks. I think it should get a kill on these. Yep, so we kill those off. If we go for these, 750 points of damage on these, that's got to be enough to kill them. Let's do it. Then we'll go for these. There we go. Alright, so we could park ourselves here, get our spell points back, but I think we've got so many movement points, it does make sense just to keep moving up. Yeah, let's go this way. As far as I can remember, there's not anyone currently approaching this, so this should be pretty safe now, but still. Not going to stop off. I am going to go to this. Unfortunately, I am just short of reaching it, which is not great. Alright, we'll go for that next turn. We've got another 1,000 in the bank. So the choice is between either we buy the Angel now and start moving Caitlyn along, or we go back to this town and just really make sure he doesn't attack. On the other hand, I am okay with him attacking. What I don't want is for him to ignore me and then move across and wipe out Saurug, although Saurug's not great, but still. I think this is an opportunity to take Alamar out. So yeah, let's go for this. Let's move towards this. And we'll go back to this and we'll pick up one more of these. Okay, so Tyrus does have quite a few movement points. We're going to actually go to this. I did check before I started recording and we don't have that spell. Move back to this. Do we want to combine these two stacks? Possibly not, because these can resurrect one of these. Okay. Let's end the turn there. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I've forgotten anything. So, Chana is probably not coming to attack us. Ooh, that was a Dimension Door. And that's Straker and... okay, so... Straker is actually being smart now. These have all combined together. I must have forgotten how that mechanic works, but I would have much rather kept my 7 stacks. Yeah, that's not fun. 6 of these, 11 of these, 22 of these, 29 of these. Yeah, I can't really see what I'm going to do about these. 70 spell points, we have much worse stats. I think we lose Tyrus here for sure. And they got the Wraiths as well. So they're going to drain our spell points, and they're going to be able to come across and attack our archers. So in terms of spells, we got this, it's going to do 55 points of damage on these 3 stacks. Probably not good enough. No slow. Really would like to slow these down. Yeah, they can reach our marksman. Not sure there's much I can do about that. Yeah, really not a great array of spells here. I was hoping I could go for slow. Bless is probably my best choice, but they will go attack the marksman, and at that point, they're the obvious ones to bless. Halberdiers would be okay with bless, but not great. So Fireball for 150 points of damage in total. Doesn't really help us much because I think Dread Knights aren't going to be too relevant, at least not yet. Yeah, this is going to be a big loss. Okay, so do I want to shield the marksman, or... Thing is, I also don't know what spells he's going to go for. I can't see many options here. I think I just want to wait and then go for Bless on these, because, of course, it's not going to take them up to 3 damage each, it's going to take them up to 4 damage each. Which is quite a big improvement. Pretty sure he's going to go for the marksman. No, he actually goes for those. Okay, that's kind of even worse, to be fair. Because I don't really want to attack these with the marksman. Okay, so if I go for Bless on these, that's going to be an improvement of about 50 points of damage. Can these guys reach me? Yes, they can. If I go up to 345 points of damage on these, it's actually going to be slightly more than 345. If I could move these, that'd be perfect, but I don't have teleport. Yeah, not good. Really not good. I think I do want to hit these. Okay, so those are dead. I was going to use those to absorb the retail, so that's not fun. These guys, I could move them away, but... even if I bless them, they're going to do about 100 points of damage. It's not going to be enough. I could shield them. Obviously these guys have stone skin. They've got expert earth magic. I still have the option of going for the fireball, but it's kind of sad that that's my best option. If I were to go for bless, if I could just wear these down, then I could start using my archers. The problem is he's just got so many flyers and the power liches too. The archers aren't going to help too much. Yeah, I'm going to go for fireball. I just feel so unambitious. It's also a lot of spell points, to be fair. That's the other thing. This is only 4 spell points. Let's go for this, keep our options open. Then yeah, if we go for that, 98 points of damage, not really enough. I'm going to try and move these away. Okay, so everything comes forward. Go for the hit on these. Doesn't do enough. Okay, so next round begins. If we go for haste on these, that's surely not going to be enough. Yeah, so these guys are 15 speed, these guys are 7 mead, 8 extra speed. Not going to get that from haste. Magic arrow is going to do 60 points of damage. So this is going to kill 2. Then they attack the marksman. Could these finish them off? The thing is, the vampire lords are going to go first. So yeah, that doesn't help me too much. Might actually be better off hasting these. I'm going to try that. It's not a great option, but I think it does make sense. So we do that. They come to attack the marksman, or at least block the marksman off. Then these guys are able to kill these off, but these are moving next. Let's do a nice chunk to those. We actually get morale. So If we shoot these, then these probably come forward and attack the marksman instead of these. Do we want that to happen? Or should we go for the Vampire Lords? This guy's got 1 HP left. These guys obviously do get to move first. We're gonna have some Wyverns coming towards us, but yeah, I want to go for these. Okay, so they do go for that. Okay, everyone comes forward to attack these. These guys are not able to get the kill on these. They do some damage to these, but probably not quite enough. Okay, so if I go forward to attack these, 150 points of damage, that's going to kill maybe 8. Probably better off defending. Yeah, gonna defend. These guys are now crossing. And yeah, the drawbridge is down. These guys can also probably reach us, yep, so this is pretty much over. Perhaps I want to go for this. Could resurrect. So if I resurrect these guys move next. Doesn't really help me too much. I go for these. Probably can't draw him back. I want to haste these. That does mean the Dread Knights get in, but I can at least do some damage to them. Unless these move first. Double damage on my Archangels. Yeah, these do actually move first. Okay. Yep, this is pretty much over. Okay, so let's just do as much damage as we can. Not going to do enough to these. Could get 1 kill, but not really worth it. Gonna go for these. Okay, Archangels are dead. Yeah, Tyrus. We're gonna lose Tyrus here. So, this was kind of the issue in the previous episode, is Straker could have taken us out then, and in fact, has Dimension Door, could have very easily done this in the previous part, and I thought he would if he had that option, but he was behaving very strangely. Okay, so this guy can go out and attack, 29 of these left. It's not terrible. If we go for Fireball, we can do a bit of damage to multiple stacks. Let's do it. Okay. The usual approach, we're just going to do as much damage as we can. We have taken out the Wraiths. There's still 1 Vampire left. Towers are starting to go down. Double damage again, very lucky. I can't really complain, I'm going to lose this either way. So I can choose between... Finish this guy off. This guy's got 82 HP. Gonna only do 4 to 6 damage if I attack that. Go for Fireball on this, doesn't really help me. Can at least get a kill on both of these stacks. Oh, I thought I... Okay, I did that wrong, but... Yeah, you know what? I can't even kill these, so just gonna have to defend. But yeah, that's game over for Tyrus. Can't remember what artifacts she had, but she must have had some pretty good stuff. So we lose that too. He Dimension Doors off to, I think, Claymore Pavilion or whatever it's called. Yeah, I've tried speeding the movement up of this, and doesn't really makes it impossible to see what's going on. Okay, so Alamar goes for the attack, and we're actually expected to lose. I still feel like this is definitely winnable. Archdevil's coming first. We don't know what spells he has, apart from Resurrection. Got a few 1 stacks. Okay, so towers go for those, that's good. No ballistics. Comes in for the attack on these, does do a big chunk. Yeah, so I think we need to haste these stacks in order to reach. These guys are going to come in next. So I can't blind these. I could try slowing them, but I'm not sure that does enough. So because these are coming in either way, it might make more sense to blind the Archdevils. The only issue with that is our Lizard Warriors are trapped. Unless I decide to take out my own tent. But I'm not going to do that. Lightning Bolt can do 135 points of damage, that's not too bad. If we go for Bless, see what that helps with. So Bless on the Basilisk would be quite nice. Bless on these as well. I could actually take the Archdevils down. The problem is the Ifrit Sultans. I think I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Okay, so he actually goes for blind on those. For some reason, he attacks my tent. Which means I now have the option to get these out. If I go for the attack on these, I can't really reach them with much. But yeah, I think I do want to blind these. And these guys can't reach. He goes for that, that's fine. So I can go for this attack with these. I'm not really going to do that. I really didn't think these could reach. That's kind of a problem. I should have absorbed the retail. These guys are going to be forced to move first. So I can go in with these, I can absorb the retail. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to move these out. Okay, so these guys are going to move to middle of the field. We don't have to worry about these because this is not Horn of the Abyss, so they can't choose to target in the middle of our stacks. I think I want to anti-magic the Wyverns. Okay, let's defend. Could send these out to block, but these can reach us, so let's not do that. We're going to defend. Defend, defend. I'm sure we will get some use out of our one stack, so I'm not too worried about this. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with this stack just yet. Let's wait. Send these to absorb the retail. That also casts weakness, so these are going to do slightly less damage. The only question now is, do we want to try and nerf them? Or just wait till our Wyverns can kick in? So what's most likely going to happen is these are going to move up to maybe this spot. In which case we can attack them with potentially multiple of our 2-hex stacks. We do need to move these out of the way, because otherwise they're going to block us off. I think that works. I'm going to move these up to here. They got to there. So we've lost a lot of these. They actually go for blind on those. Okay. I obviously need to involve those. So I'm going to anti-magic them. Means we can't use our Wyverns, but that's okay. We send these in. 4 Ifrit Sultans for that. Go for it with these two. And let's go for it with these. Okay, so that stack is pretty much out. Let's do some damage with these. This is maybe not worth it. Yeah, probably not worth it, but never mind. Okay, so these guys are now free to do something else. If we go for Lightning Bolt on these, don't really benefit too much. Yeah, so the Magogs, we have the option of blinding. I don't think they're a massive threat. These guys are going to wake up at some point. Still, I think... No, I shouldn't need to do anything to these. Let's go for blind on these. You guys can wait. You guys shouldn't actually need to absorb retail. Okay, so those are dead. You guys are free to shoot. These are, I think, the squishiest targets. These are also fairly squishy. These guys are gonna raise demons at some point, so let's go for those. There we go, they've done it already. Okay, still don't want to use these for that. The Archdevils are not going to wake up next round. Gonna keep these in reserve for now. Towers go for those. 10 of those. I think we want anti-magic. So these guys can at least get involved. They can go for a kind of hit and run on something outside the walls. So let's anti-magic these. These guys are going to try and come through. They've got to cross a 2-hex moat, so we don't have to worry about them just yet. Shields those. You guys should kill these. And you guys are free to shoot. These guys are crossing first, so let's go for them. These guys have already done their demon raising thing. Okay, so we weaken those a bit more. We can use this just to block off for 1 turn. That should be fine. I think I could refresh the blind on these. What I'll probably do instead is just go for the lightning bolt. Problem with the lightning bolt is it's now, because of the first aid tent, it's no longer going to do enough to actually kill one. But still, that's fine. So we're going to take 1 bad hit from those. We managed to waste these turn. Could just go for a hit with something to wake them up early. That is very tempting. But no, let's anti-magic these. Wait with these. Okay, so we're gonna get 1 kill if we do this. Then they get a turn. They'll probably go for these. Wyverns can then hit them this round. I feel like I like that idea. Let's do it. Yep, so they do that. They move into the middle of all our stacks. That's completely fine. Now let's go for this. This is also going to block these from getting through. Let's wait with these. We are forced to attack. Might as well just go do some damage. That is actually exactly what we need to finish these off, so perfect. Finish those off. These guys are now able to get in, but they're forced to attack the basilisks. It's tempting to blind them, but I think we should probably just weaken them instead. Yeah, so we're definitely going to win this, but still want to try and minimize losses. We do of course have Marius not too far away, so could be attacked again. Yeah, let's go for the hit with these. Okay, so these guys still have another hex to cross. You guys are going to move up to here. Magog's still showing no sign of waking up, does go for the lightning bolt on those, does get a couple of turns, but the basilisks do manage to stone gaze the pit lords. You guys can go out and attack. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have resurrect myself, so I can't really do too much except anti-magic to protect myself from these. He does have resurrection, and I'm surprised he's not done it. Okay, so these guys are hasted. If we go for the attack, we'll kill at least 2 of them. I think this does make sense. Just try and finish them off. You go for these. Not quite enough to kill them. They are 12 speed currently, so if the arrow towers decide to attack them, then they wake up, they attack us. Does make sense to attack these first. Should have moved these, of course, should have moved them 1 hex down so that he doesn't go for the double attack, but he does actually flee at that point. And we should get a couple of levels for this, so let's go for intelligence first. Difficult choice, but I'm going to go for logistics. Especially with this being Shadow of Death, of course, logistics is going to be 30% extra movement, which I'm not sure if we're going to use that hero for much, but still worth having. Let's see what happens. So I didn't see too much that worried me. I didn't actually catch what happened over here. So Chana, I think, didn't move. No, actually, that was earlier on in the turn. Fair enough. Okay, so Straker is stronger now, having recruited some of the units I had in reserve. But Loynis is free to go to this. Go back underground. So Damikon is kind of moving away. And yeah, Marius is coming towards us to potentially attack us. So probably want to keep investing in the fortress town. But yeah, let's go for this. Let's go to this. And then let's go straight for this. 135 spell points. I think we can do this with no losses. Might lose the ballista this time for real. That's fine. Yeah, definitely going to lose the ballista. Although if I send these in, perhaps the arrow towers will go for those instead. Very tempting to go for the attack on the Archdevils. It's going to do tons of damage, and the rest of these stacks aren't too scary. So I think we meteor shower these. Kill these. Kill these. There we go, yeah, definitely going to take no losses here. Unfortunately, they do go for the other stack, which means the towers are able to target the ballista, but survives with 4 health. Perfect. Alright, so we still got quite a few movement points left. But I think I want to play it safe here. I do want to get my spell points back. Mage Guild level 3 is tempting. Order of Fire likewise. So if we go for Mage Guild level 3, level 4 is going to be potentially a bit too expensive to get next turn. Order of Fire is... might as well get it, why not? Okay, so we got that. We've got Caitlyn who's going to move in this direction. Go to this next. Cuthbert goes for this, and we'll start moving up in this direction. Sorg is safe for now, can pick up a few extra lizards. Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to pick up some lizards, we're going to pick up some gorgons. Gonna move back towards base, and then back in this base, we're going to get the... So if we go for the resource silo, that actually allows us to get Mighty Gorgons next turn, which is... yeah, we've got 17 of them. We'll be going up to 20, so... against those black dragons, which are the strongest creature Orange has, it's very expensive, but at the same time, we're still finding some way to spend all of our wood and ore, even this late in the game. I want to do it. Okay, so then we can get Mighty Gorgons next turn. This town's fully upgraded. Probably not ready to step out of this one yet. Yeah, gonna keep investing in this town, so let's just get some creatures. Let's go with these first. Grab this. Move up to this, and now we do have the option of continuing to scout to the south. Of course, the army that Tyrus lost was Orin's at one point, and had the bulk of our range units, so... Orin's kind of lost some of his purpose at this point. Still, I don't want to lose him, he is one of our best heroes, I'm going to move him back. And then Ingham should be nice and safe. This guy's too good to just go to Mystical Gardens, but we don't really need him up here. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm going to pick this up, and we will save the 500 for next turn. So unless I'm forgetting something, we should be okay. Chana doesn't really do too much. This guy is a problem, but he's a problem that only Loynis can deal with. These two I didn't look at, but That whole area of the map is kind of irrelevant now. I just saw someone coming towards our Necropolis base, and Marius is coming towards our other base, and this guy is coming towards our main town, Damakan, as well. We do have the option of town portaling back, so that should be fine. But I did really want to go to Tower Town instead. Can I chase him down? I've got a lot of movement points, but not quite enough, I think. Yeah, not enough. Okay, let's see what we can do. So this is Garrison. Garrison is no joke. If we buy everything... Still not convinced we can save the town. We could do some damage to him, but... 52 of these. If there's one thing these guys are good at, it's not dying. So if we buy a bunch of those, just rely on our towers, we might be okay. This guy presumably does have a ballista. Expert artillery. Could have ballistics too. Barbarians do get it a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And I really do want to go for that Tower Town. Okay, so if Damakan comes to attack this base, even if we spend everything on this, we do get 8 Archangels. Which might be enough. This guy's pretty good. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's buy this. Move back. We'll upgrade that now, although in fact... First things first, we're about to get attacked in this town, and this time... Probably not gonna survive. Okay, so choice between about 34 of these or 108 gnolls. Unupgraded gnolls are not bad. I mean, it's not really gonna be ideal. Okay, so outside of the dragons, nothing too scary there. Ifrit could be kind of bad. Let's take these. And let's try and move away, so probably going to lose both of these heroes. Upgrade these. Upgrade these. So I could actually go for both stacks if I do some trading, which is definitely an option. Yeah, still some challenges here, but I don't know how long I've been recording. I think this is a good place to wrap up. We definitely have some challenges to go with. Loynis has to choose between defending our town or continuing to hunt down our opponents and take their towns. I would really like that Tower Town, but there are just so many heroes here that I think Loynis is going to be needed to deal with. Elima too, I thought she was just a scout, but she's got a pack of archdevils. So yeah, still pretty tough, but we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.